Hello and welcome back to the channel. The new 2025 roadmap has been released. It has 5 phases apparently, one in February, April, summer, autumn, and winter. I'm going to do a quick rundown of what the phases are, and then after all of that, so that those of you who are just interested in the information can get the information and then move on, because after this I have a lot of negative things to say about this here, and a lot of people don't want to hear that. So I'm warning you now, this first part is going to be a quick summary of what's here, and then after that I'm going to tell you why I don't like it. So that's me. Phase 1 is already here. We have the Trailblazers update, which is all of the colonization stuff that they came out with. It's available now. You can hop into the game. You can go start figuring out how to do that stuff. I'm sure that other content creators who are focusing on this will be providing you with all kinds of guides and stuff in the upcoming days and weeks. I will not be, because I have no interest in this particular format, so I'm just letting you know that it's here, and you can go start looking for it if somehow you missed this. The Gunthrek Corsair is the first new ship that they're going to be doing this year in Phase 2. It looks like this, which reminds me of kind of like a Romulan bird of prey. It is a medium-sized ship that is intended to be an all-rounder, which is kind of a reverse order from what they did in 2024, so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, I think this looks kind of cool. As stated on another on the Burr Pit or whatever, this is going to be one of those things where people either really love the visual or really hate it, because it kind of the downward turned nose kind of reminds me of the Romulan bird of prey in Star Trek: The Next Generation. I kind of like it. I'm predisposed towards liking it, but I know there's going to be a lot of people that hate it. Phase 3 is going to be what they are calling Vanguards, which is supposedly going to be an updated version of the squadron system in the game. I guess a lot of people have been complaining that the coordination and communication in-game is kind of lacking. A lot of people have to go outside of the game to do things, so I guess they really want to focus on making your in-game experience dealing with other people much more streamlined and easy to use, so that's supposed to be coming sometime in the summer. Phase 4 will be in the autumn, where we get another ship. Summer and autumn and winter will each get a new ship. So 4 phases throughout the year. We're going to get another 4 new ships as in each of these phases here, so just expect that to be coming. And then in the winter, towards the end of this year, they will announce whatever new feature they're going to add for next year. So this year we're getting colonization, which is the new feature that they're adding, and in the wintertime they're going to announce whatever the new feature they're going to add in early 2026 for the game. So that's the development roadmap. We don't have any idea. I don't think anybody has even a vague idea as to what the new feature might be. It could be anything at this point. There's no rumors or leaks or nothing happening, so you know, that is what it is. But that is the roadmap for 2025. For those of you who are just here for information, that's the end of the video for you. For those of you who are at all vaguely interested, and as to why I hate this roadmap, continue watching. I play Elite Dangerous because I'm interested in playing a space game. I want to fly spaceships around and interact with the galaxy. I want to do things in my spaceship. And the idea of adding a base building component to my spaceship game that I love just really irritates me, because that's not why I play the game. I play the game because I want to fly a spaceship around and feel like I'm flying a spaceship around and enjoy my spaceship. And that's why I play it. I want to go out and I want to explore. I want to go out and I want to have space combat. I want to go out and I want to do things in my ship. And the idea of tethering myself to a system, spending however many weeks and months it's going to take to build that system up, and then what? Now I have a system, and then what? And then what? That's not, like, there's no gameplay there. It's resource management. If I wanted to do that, I'd go play SimCity, or I'd go play another base building game or of some description. I have zero interest in building up a system. That's what the devs are supposed to be doing. I don't want to do that. I want them to do that so I can play the game. I have zero interest in base building. I don't understand why there are so many people in the community who have an interest in that. Why are you here playing a spaceship game if you want a base build? Go play a base building game. I don't get it. I understand that there's a demand for it, but it boggles my mind that that's even a thing in this game, because you're supposed to be here for the spaceships, not for the base building. I don't understand it. I'm sure people are going to try to come up with reasons why. You're not going to convince me that this spaceship game is supposed to be something that you're doing base building in. Go play a base building game. You're going to waste our time on this base building stuff when I want to be out there doing new spaceship stuff. It's why I played the game in the first place. I didn't look at Elite Dangerous and say, ooh, or maybe I can go build some bases. No, I looked at Elite Dangerous and saw, that's a cool spaceship. I want to fly that. That's why many of us play the game. And I don't understand this mentality of wanting to add these new features that have nothing to do with the spaceships. But that's my opinion. Same thing with the Vanguards. Absolutely hate the idea of it. I don't care about squadrons. I play solo almost exclusively. And there's many, many other commanders out there that do the same thing. So for those people who really do want to, fly together in a squadron, it should be on them to figure out how to communicate with each other. Like, why are we wasting resources on trying to solve a problem that was already solved? I don't care if it's harder for you to join up with people and do your squadron stuff and all this. Like, a lot of people don't even do that. A lot of people play the game solo, and we're wasting resources adding new features for something that has already been solved outside of the community. Right? They're not doing anything to make it so that trade and all that stuff is fixed, right? To make it easier to trade in the game instead of having to go to Anara to fix that stuff, right? No work's being done on that to make, the in-game stuff that we actually do any easier. No, we're going to make it so that, more people want to join together and play, and hopefully more people will start playing the game because they can socialize. I don't care about socializing. I don't play video games to socialize. I have my own people I socialize with. Make the game more fun to play, please. And this is not it. I don't care about squadrons. There's many, many people out there who don't give a crap about squadrons. But unfortunately, some people make a big stink about it, and now it's here on the list. So that's that. And then obviously the new feature, who knows what the hell it's going to be. From Odyssey to the fixing of Odyssey to this year with the colonization and then Vanguards and all of these things for years. Those of us who played this game, those of us who have been interested in this game as a spaceship game, have gotten zero in the way of new stuff. Zero. Odyssey had some token stuff for exploration in the form of exobiology. Very token. Very lame. Very boring. Got old really quick. But we haven't gotten a single thing in this game that has to do with spaceships. Even the new ships that have come out are mostly just reskins of old ships that we've already had. I don't think there's been a single brand new spaceship other than maybe sort of the Type 8. But everything else has been a reimagining of an older ship. The cockpits are all the same. I mean, what do you want from me? It's just, that's how I feel about it. I made it very clear that I was going to be negative in this portion of the video because it's incredibly frustrating to want to play a spaceship game and none of the work is being done on spaceship-related stuff. I don't care about building bases. I don't care about building systems. I don't care about the interface for teaming up with other people because I play by myself. And many, many, many people play by themselves. You're not adding a feature that does anything for us. So now we have to wait an entire year, well, I don't say an entire year, but most of a year just to find out what this new feature is going to be. And it's frustrating because more than likely it's going to be another thing that has nothing to do with exploration or ship interiors or planetary updates so that, the planets that we go to visit are more interesting, or new stellar phenomena that we can go and investigate and enjoy, or even just new freaking weapons and space combat related stuff for those people who enjoy that. Like, when are we going to get space stuff? It would be nice in this space game. You can say that the base building stuff is space related, but it's not. It's just it's just a SimCity in space. If I wanted that, I'd just go play SimCity. So, I know. But this is how I feel about it, and I'm not going to sit here and just, pretend like it's okay to me that this is the stuff that they're doing. I'm sorry. Like, I gave it a pass last year because it was nice to see that Elite Dangerous was like finally starting to get some updates and stuff happening to it. But this year, it's like, no, they're continuing to just go down this road that has nothing to do with what the game is. It has nothing to do with what the game is. So, I don't know. I always say when I do these, I try to always say when I do these kinds of videos that two things can be true at the same time. I can love a game. I can love many aspects of a game, right? My rant here is not intended to say that I'm not going to play Elite Dangerous anymore, because the parts of the game that I do love, I still love. I'm not going to stop playing because overall, this is still the best space game available as far as I'm concerned. But it does anger me that the things about this game that really should be getting the attention, just continuing to kick the can down the road. It's too hard to do and not enough payoff, I guess. So those of us who actually want a space game, a spaceship game, they just don't care. So I don't know. I'm frustrated in the direction that this 2025 roadmap is telling us that they're going. It means yet another year where those of us who are interested in the space part of space are getting absolutely nothing. And that sucks. So that's all I got to say about that. Take my frustration as passion because I love the game and not because I'm angry at the developers. I mean, I am angry at the developers, but I see what this game could be, and they could just continually go after other stuff that's just really not going to do anything. It'll be fun for 2 minutes, and then that's it. And most people aren't going to want to do the colonization stuff unless you can do it by yourself, and most of them aren't going to want to put the time into it. So how many people are really going to be participating in building up systems and system expansion? It sounds cool in theory, but how many people are really going to be doing it? How many people are really going to care about a new interface that makes, being in a squadron easier? You're going to just hop on Discord anyway. That's what we use now. It's the way it works. So, I don't understand. I don't understand the thought process behind all of this. It's being played up as this big thing, but it's just another year of no progress at all, as far as I'm concerned. But anyways, that's my opinion. Take it or leave it. It's fine. You don't have to like it, just as like I don't have to like what they're doing with the direction that they're taking. So thanks for watching. I'll see you for the next one.